Dodge Aspen. Since its introduction 4 years ago, Aspen has been the bread and butter car for you and for Chrysler Corporation. In '76, it was selected as Motor Trend's Car of the Year. Since its introduction, Aspen has been responsible for 1/3 of all Dodge Division passenger car sales, and it now has an owner body of over 500,000 people. Most buyers were first attracted to Aspen because it offered bigger car qualities in a smaller package. Sedans would seat 6 passengers in comfort and deliver the kind of ride traditionally associated with a bigger car. Yet the Aspen sedan wasn't as big and bulky as a full-size 6-passenger automobile. Aspen also introduced some important engineering advancements, like transverse torsion bar front suspension and the Super 6 engine. Aspen soon earned the reputation as a value leader in the mid-size market. And over the years, its basic design has been improved and refined to deliver even more value for the money. Aspen's luggage capacity has been increased by 2 cubic feet over 1976 models. Corrosion protection has been increased through the broader use of galvanized steel. And quicker, easier diagnosis of engine electrical problems is now possible with the addition of the new plug-in diagnostic connector. Even though we've got an impressive value story to tell, new competitive models have come on strong. Ford Fairmont is now one of the hottest-selling midsize in the market. GM is getting ready to introduce a whole new line of front-wheel drive compacts this spring. We've got to match their selling muscle with our proven winner. It's time to get back on the Aspen value bandwagon. The built-in value that made Aspen a winner is still there, especially now during Aspen's automatic savings days. Right now, you can offer your Aspen prospects a special A07 automatic transmission value package that includes a TorqueFlite automatic transmission as a no-charge item. On Aspen coupes and sedans, for instance, this limited-time offer brings a $900 sticker-priced package of popular options down to only $581. Special direct mail and local dealer advertising will all work together to bring Aspen prospects into your dealership. Your prospects will also see special television commercials like these that promote Aspen's automatic savings days.
3 smart new Dodge Aspens, 3 great values. Now they can be even greater values during our Dodge Dividend Days. Buy a new Aspen with a special option package that includes things you'd probably want on your car anyway, like power steering and brakes, white sidewalls, a radio, and so on. And by passing his savings on to you, your Dodge dealer can include an automatic transmission at no extra charge. A savings of more than $300 at your Dodge dealers now. The Dodge Aspen. It was Motor Trend's Car of the Year when it was introduced. Since then, we've refined it and made it a greater value every year. The 1979 Dodge Aspen is no exception. Buy this special option package during automatic savings days, and your Dodge dealer can make Aspen even more valuable. By passing his savings on to you, your Dodge dealer can include an automatic transmission at no extra charge, a savings of over $300.
You'll also have specially prepared merchandising materials working for you in your showroom. And to help you sell even more effectively, the second section of this videotape contains an Aspen buyer presentation. It demonstrates Aspen's built-in value in a persuasive and unusual way. I'll be back in the third segment with some selling tips and a head-to-head product comparison between Aspen and Fairmont. With the great combination of value that's already built into Aspen, the added value of the A07 automatic transmission value package that's now available, the advertising and merchandising support you'll have working for you, and your selling skills, Aspen is sure to be a big money maker for you during this special promotion.
Hi, I'm Cyberman. I work with the Chrysler Corporation designers and test engineers. We not only design and build the cars you drive, we also tear them apart and compare them to the competition. Over the years, I've probably seen hundreds, but let me tell you about just one, the 1979 Dodge Aspen. Aspen really offers the kind of built-in value you want and need in a family-sized car. It all starts with rugged unibody construction that uses thousands of welds to join the Aspen body and structural members together into one solid unit. Rust-resistant galvanized steel is used in many areas, and the entire Aspen body structure is protected against rust and corrosion by a 7-step dip and spray treatment. Standard radial ply tires add to Aspen's ride and economy, and fade-resistant front disc brakes are standard for smooth, straight-line braking. Aspen also has wide front and rear treads, and sedan models have a long wheelbase that measures over half a foot longer than Ford's mid-sized Fairmont and just 2 inches shorter than Ford's full-size LTD. Aspen has the kind of smooth ride you normally expect from a bigger car. The patented transverse torsion bar front suspension system contributes substantially to Aspen's big car ride. You'll be able to tell the difference. I can. The transverse torsion bar front suspension system is engineered to be just right for Aspen. Transverse mounted torsion bars are located ahead of the front wheels. They absorb rough road shocks with up and down movement near each wheel. And they're completely isolated from the frame and body by thick rubber cushions, so road shocks, noise, and vibrations are trapped and absorbed by the rubber cushions before they can reach the passenger compartment. The transverse torsion bar front suspension is a comfortable solution. Another thing you'll like about Aspen is that it has a 3.7-liter, 225 cubic inch, 6-cylinder engine, standard. Some competitive models, like Fairmont, have a 4-cylinder engine standard, with a 6-cylinder engine available at extra cost. Electronic ignition is standard. It completely eliminates the need for breaker points and condensers, and the periodic adjustment they require. Aspen also has a standard built-in engine electrical diagnostic connector that allows easier and quicker diagnosis of engine electrical problems. Helps you get quicker service, if you ever need it. Aspen also has the good looks and family-size interior room to match its under-the-skin value. Sedan and wagon models seat 6 passengers, like me, in comfort. Some of the cars in Aspen's class, like Ford Fairmont, offer seating just for 5. Aspen also offers you a wide choice of options to make driving more comfortable, more convenient, more fun. And now during Aspen's automatic savings days, a special A07 automatic transmission value package is also available. Ask your salesman about it. Well, I have to get back to work. But before you leave the showroom, take another look at Aspen and ask your salesman to take you on a demonstration drive. Aspen offers the kind of great built-in value you want and need in a family-sized car today. Prove it to yourself with a test drive right now.
Let's take a look at how Aspen compares with Ford's Fairmont, now one of the sales leaders in the mid-size market. This is the Chrysler Corporation Competitive Vehicle Analysis teardown area. Now, this is a Dodge Aspen.
And this is a Ford Fairmont.
In this room, Chrysler engineers have completely dismantled both cars. They've examined, analyzed, and tested each component part. And their teardown comparison has revealed a number of important under-the-skin Aspen competitive advantages that you can show, sell, and demonstrate to your prospects.
Ah, so you're looking for chinks in our armor. Well, good luck, pal. Everyone knows Fairmont's a great car.
Well, maybe you're right, pal, but let's start by taking a look at the standard engines Aspen and Fairmont offer. This is the standard Aspen engine, a 3.7-liter, 225 cubic inch, 6-cylinder power plant that's proven itself in millions of miles of dependable service. And for years, it's been the first choice for many taxicab fleets.
This is the standard Fairmont engine, a 2.3-liter, 140 cubic inch, 4-cylinder unit.
Yes, and it's the same 4-cylinder engine that's standard in Ford's Pinto. In fact, last year, over 85% of all Fairmont buyers ordered the optional 3.3-liter, 200 cubic inch, 6-cylinder engine. It's sticker priced at an additional $240 and offers no real competitive edge because equipped with an optional 3-speed automatic transmission, it's rated at exactly the same EPA estimate as Aspen's standard 6-cylinder engine with the torque flight transmission you can now offer in the A07 automatic transmission value package.
So we have a standard 4-cylinder engine, and our optional 6-cylinder engine costs $240 more. But look what we give them for the money. There's a standard coolant recovery system and a standard transistorized electronic ignition.
Aspen has a standard coolant recovery system and an electronic ignition system, plus a standard built-in engine electrical diagnostic connector that can allow easier and quicker diagnosis of engine electrical problems. It's a built-in value feature that Fairmont can't offer.
Knock all that technical stuff off, pal. What people really want is passenger room and comfort inside. Boy, you guys really tore apart this Fairmont. I know a guy with a '64 Maverick. He might be interested in it.
When it comes to interior passenger room and comfort in four-door sedans, there's really no comparison. Aspen sedans and wagons can seat 6 passengers in comfort. Inside, there's more front and rear headroom, legroom, and hip room in an Aspen sedan than in a Fairmont 4-door sedan. Aspen seats use thick foam padding placed over spring wire supports, like the kind used in fine furniture.
Well, you got me there. Fairmont sedans only have room for 5 passengers.
And compare the front seat construction in Fairmont to the spring and wire supports in Aspen. It's a difference your prospects will notice, especially on long trips, when comfort in a 6-passenger car counts most. Aspen sedans also have a 15% larger backlight glass area than Fairmont sedans, and a larger windshield glass area too.
Hey man, glass area, that's a biggie? Come on, pal, get down to facts. Take a look at my Fairmont. We got style, we got grace, we got size, and we got wheelbase.
Well, styling is a matter of personal preference. But one of the reasons Aspen was such an impressive early success was because it offered the kind of ride that buyers usually associated with a bigger car. And there are several important reasons why, especially when compared to the Ford Fairmont. Take wheelbase dimensions, for example. Aspen sedans have a 112.7-inch wheelbase, a wheelbase that's actually much closer to Ford's full-size LTD than it is to Fairmont. Aspen sedans have a wider front and rear tread than Fairmont, over 3 inches wider in the front and about 1.5 inches wider in the rear. Aspen's curb weight is also higher than Fairmont's. Aspen sedan models are actually closer in curb weight to Ford's full-size LTD sedans than to Fairmont. Because Aspen is bigger, heavier, and gets comparable fuel economy when compared to a comparably equipped Fairmont, it offers more customer value.
Even if Aspen is a bigger and heavier car, I know for a fact that Fairmont has a lot of big car features going for it, like 14-inch tires.
Aspen's standard tires are DR 78x14s, glass-belted radials. Fairmont standard tires are bias ply, with radial ply tires available at extra cost.
Fairmont has combination front disc and rear drum type brakes, just like the kind you use in Aspen.
But because Aspen is a bigger and heavier car, our braking system components are larger and have more total swept braking area than Fairmont's. In fact, the front discs and rear drum brakes of Aspen sedans are designed to have 22.5% more total swept braking area than those in Fairmont sedans. This is the front disc brake rotor from an Aspen sedan. It has an outer working diameter of 10.8 inches and measures 1 full inch in thickness. Fairmont's front disc brake rotor is measurably smaller and thinner. The rear drum-type brakes of Fairmont are also measurably smaller. Because of its greater weight, Aspen needs 10-inch rear drums. Fairmont can use 9-inch drums in coupe and sedan models. It's the same size drum that they use in their subcompact Pinto models.
Who cares about tires and brakes? What's really important is how it all comes together. Get down to suspension systems, man. My Fairmont uses big coil springs on all 4 wheels. I understand the only coil spring on an Aspen is the one that pops the cigarette lighter out after it gets hot.
Well, you have a point there. Aspen doesn't have a coil spring suspension. One of the reasons for Aspen's great ride is its patented transverse torsion bar front suspension system. It uses upper and lower control arms and transverse mounted torsion bars located ahead of the wheels. They're completely isolated from the frame and body by thick rubber cushions, so road shocks, noise, and vibrations are trapped and absorbed before they can reach the passenger compartment. It's the same type of suspension system we use in the Dodge Diplomat. Fairmont uses a modified McPherson-type front suspension system. It has a single lower control arm and a single coil spring. Instead of a pair of coil springs at the rear, Aspen's rear suspension system uses multi-leaf rear springs with widely spaced mounting points to provide wide stance body support and roll stability. It's the same type of suspension system we use in the Dodge St. Regis. Now, Fairmont, on the other hand, uses a coil spring at each rear wheel. Aspen's combination transverse torsion bar front suspension and multi-leaf rear suspension systems give you the kind of ride and comfort you expect in a bigger, more expensive car. It's the kind of ride you should demonstrate to every prospect. Remember that Aspen also offers your prospects some important options not available on Fairmont, such as a T-bar roof and factory-installed CB radio. And Aspen also has greater variety of interior and exterior packages available.
Look, man, speaking of prospects, I have a hot deal in the oven and I have to split, but it's been a real educational day. And I'll see you around.
All right. Now, let's briefly summarize Aspen's features and advantages over Fairmont's. Aspen has a larger standard engine than Fairmont, a standard 6-cylinder engine versus Fairmont's standard 4-cylinder engine. Aspen has a standard built-in engine electrical diagnostic connector that Fairmont doesn't offer. Aspen sedans and wagons have more total interior passenger room and 6-passenger seating versus only 5-passenger seating for Fairmont sedans. Aspen has more backlight and windshield glass area, a longer wheelbase, wider front and rear treads, a greater curb weight, standard radial ply tires, larger front disc brakes on all models, and larger rear drum brakes on sedan models. Aspen also has a patented transverse torsion bar front suspension system, exclusive rear multi-leaf suspension system, and interior-exterior trim packages like the Sunrise, RT Coupe, and Sport Wagon. Aspen also has options like a T-bar roof and a factory-installed CB radio that are not available on Fairmont. And now, during Aspen's automatic savings days, you can offer your prospects the added value and savings of the A07 automatic transmission value package. It's a limited time offer that gives you a $230 price advantage over a comparably equipped Fairmont sedan. And Aspen coupes and wagons now also have similar price advantages. And Aspen's price advantage can be a real sales closer, especially after you've shown and demonstrated all the value features already built into Aspen. Aspen is the value leader, And now you can make it a sales leader for you.
Say, pal,
Oh, can I help you, sir?
I understand you've got a real deal going on Aspen.
An Aspen like this could be yours for...
Say, don't you have a twin brother in the business?
Oh, come on.
Well,
Now,
I thought
seriously,
possibly.
Aspen
Might
is
have
just
been.
what you're looking for.